Welcome back. You're with News 5. The large swing towards the People's Action Party may be a signal that voters don't want the Workers' Party to expand any further, or that they feared that the PAP government might be dislodged eventually, especially given that all 89 seats were being contested for the first time since independence. This was the analysis of WP Chairman Sylvia Lim in response to media queries about the significant swing against the opposition, including the WP island-wide.
I'm not sure whether the voters are trying to also send a message that maybe they don't want too many opposition. Perhaps they don't really want the Workers' Party to grow more than what we are now. There are many interpretations, you know. And of course, one of the things which I think probably did loom in people's minds also is the fact that, you know, for the first time, all 89 seats are contested. And perhaps some people did feel that there was some risk that, you know, whether sooner or later that the PAP might be dislodged as a government, and perhaps, you know, the people reacted to that too. I think the majority of Singaporeans probably still want the PAP as a government, so it is possible that the fact that all the seats were contested resulted in some pushback.
Ms. Lim was speaking on the sidelines of a thank you parade in Aljunied GRC. Residents had re-elected her 5-member team for a second term with a razor-thin margin of 1.9%. The team also held separate thank you parades in Hougang as well as in the East Coast. The Workers' Party, despite being the only opposition party to secure seats in the next parliament, fared worse across the board, securing just 39.8% of the vote, compared to 46.6% in the 2011 general election. On top of this, the party lost the single seat of Punggol East, which it had captured in a by-election in 2013.
The results for Aljunied GRC were the last to be declared, announced at about 10 minutes past 3 in the morning on Saturday. And in the end, it came down to the wire. The crowd at Hougang Stadium, the assembly centre for the Workers' Party, were visibly agitated as news of a recount made its rounds shortly after hearing news that the party had lost the single seat of Punggol East. But after several anxious hours, the Workers' Party team, which included Party Chief Lau Tia Kiang, narrowly edged out the team from the People's Action Party, which was made up of mostly new faces led by veteran Labour MP Yoguat Kwang. WP clinched Aljunied with just 50.95% of the votes, down from over 54% when it wrested Aljunied from the PAP in the 2011 general election. It is understood that the PAP garnered higher numbers than the incumbent WP in 2 of Aljunied's 5 wards. These were in Serangoon, which is overseen by Party Chairman Sylvia Lim, and in Paya Lebar, which is overseen by Mr. Chen Shou Mao.
Despite the massive swing towards the PAP, we stand the swing, the return. Yes, unfortunately, we lost Punggol East. But that's election. You win, you lose, or you lose. So I think that is part and parcel of life, and I believe that all of us have to accept it.
The WP also lost ground in Hougang, with its candidate Peng Eng Huat garnering close to 58% of the valid votes, down from some 62% in the 2012 Hougang by-election.
Generally, I would like to do more, in Parliament as well. This is something which I would like to work on. I would love to work on. For the last 3 years, we are quite bogged down with municipal issues, town council issues. So going forward, yes, I would like to do more in Parliament to represent the people and be their voice, especially for Hougang residents.
Mr. Peng disagreed that the party's town council woes had adversely impacted vote numbers. The Aljunied Hougang Punggol East Town Council had come under fire from the People's Action Party over lapses found in its books, and was an issue that came up frequently during the hustings. The party also had to grapple with the loss of Punggol East when the PAP's Charles Chong took 51.8% of votes, beating Ms. Li Lian's 48.2%. Ms. Li had also won the seat in a by-election in 2013.
Although it was short, but it was very meaningful, very impactful. I learned a lot. It was a very humbling experience, very fulfilling, really. And you see people with from different walks of life, having different types of problems and all that. And I've made a lot of friends there, really. And these are people that they were very encouraging, throughout the 9 days.
WP also failed to capture any of the other 7 constituencies it fielded candidates in. Still, Mr. Lau said he was satisfied with the party's performance, adding that it had run a good campaign and that its candidates had conducted themselves well. Mr. Lau also congratulated the PAP on its strong mandate and expressed hope that the party would do well to secure Singapore's future.
Despite all that, what I wanted to remind the PAP is this, that it is important to build trust between the people and the national institutions. And these national institutions includes the civil service, the judiciary, and also the mainstream media. They have to act fairly to every Singaporean, and they not only to act fairly, but also to be seen to act fairly. And this will have something to do with the future of Singapore. Whether we will have a secure Singapore, whether we will have a well-balanced Singapore, and moving forward, whether we will be a stable country, as well as becoming a country where we have confidence as a people.
Following the results, the WP will have 6 elected MPs and will be entitled to 3 non-constituency MPs or NCMPs in Singapore's 13th Parliament. Based on performance at this general election, the party's NCMPs should come from the Punggol East and Fengshan SMCs and the East Coast GRC. This is, however, subject to the candidates taking up the roles. Ms. Lee, who was unsuccessful in defending her seat in Punggol East, for example, has indicated that she does not want to become an NCMP. If that's the case, the seat could go to a candidate from the next highest losing constituency, which is Marine Parade GRC.